Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 10. So, in lesson 10, we're gonna learn Korean words consisting of 14 consonants and one vowel, E. So, today's study contents are about the 12 words made by 4 consonants, 기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을, and a vowel, E. So, these words are easier to pronounce than last lesson 9's words so that you can learn easily. So, if you're paying attention and practicing with our videos, your Korean skill will develop step by step. 그, 이, 기, 기타, 기타, guitar. So, I've said that I'm a big fan of Blackpink, but I like to listen to rock music on my phone sometimes too. So I like everything from older rock to urban bands, So personally, I love the Beatles so much because all members of the Beatles were excellent at their musical craft and their songs deliver a message to me. Aside from the Beatles, I love the song She's Gone by the band Still Hot. The lead singer has a powerful voice reaching high tones. The ballad and the guitar sound awaken masculinity in my mind. Of course, besides rock music, the other solo artists are also good at playing the guitar. I think I must choose what kinds of music would be good for me. Awakening the masculinity or just healing my soul. 그, 이, 기, 기러기, 기러기, wild goose. So in Korean literature, the wild geese have a lot of meanings. So according to some literature, the relationship between the female goose and male goose stands for the harmony between a husband and the wife in Korean culture. When people get married, their friends give them a set of wooden wild geese. Wild geese have a good meaning in Korean literature. So besides, ancestors used pigeons or the eagles to deliver their message to other people. I cannot be sure when I will meet my future wife, but when I get married, I want to have a happy family like a wild geese for a long time. 그, 이, 기다리다, 기다리다, wait. So I'm sure you've had a good or bad time waiting. Can you tell me when it was? I want to share some of my experiences. So first one is I have good time waiting. I told you that I love to buy clothes. It is better for me to buy clothes offline, but if I don't have time to go out, I shop online. Korea has a quick delivery system which arrives in 2 or 3 days. Some items take a longer time to arrive, maybe a week or more days, which makes me nervous time to time. But most of the time, I'm happy to wait until it arrives. Do you feel the same way as me when you're waiting for your package? I feel like this is not only ordering the clothes online, but also ordering some products. So let me share a story when I have a bad time waiting. I do not go to the amusement parks like the Lotte World or the Everland very much, but I used to love going there when I was younger. And when I saw all the crowds at amusement park, I felt absolutely horrible, because it meant I had to wait for a long time to ride the roller coasters. So I wonder if there is anyone who actually doesn't mind waiting in a long line at amusement parks. 느, 이, 니, 주머니, 니, 주머니, pocket. So we always keep our wallets and cell phone in our pockets. I feel safe when I'm in Korea, but in other places, it can be dangerous to put something in our pockets. So I have heard some warning about it being robbed in France, and the thieves' skill truly amazed me. One case was in Montmartre in France when our scriptwriter was attacked by the pickpocket. He said skilled thieves can move quickly, and even they use the razors to cut open your pockets or bags to spill out the contents. Actually, I've never had an experience like that, but when I returned to Europe for study, I must be careful all pockets of my things. I also heard that the hand skill of European thieves was so quick that it's easy to miss the loot till it's too late. 는, 이, 니, 어머니, 니, 어머니, mother. So I have been recording this video for about half a year since July. I started this work on my mother's recommendation though. At first, I did not have the courage to do so. Over time, as some subscribers become a fan of my channel, and I read energetic replies, I must give thanks for my mother's encouragement. Before I begin to record the video, my mother always says, "You can do it, my son, and do not worry. It will be a great career opportunity for you." And that gives me a great courage. So I'm sure your mother also cheer you up like my mother. When you face a huge challenge like me, think about what my mother would say to cheer me up. It can be helpful, guys. 는, 이, 니, 언니, 니, 언니, sister. So you're now watching our channel about learning the Korean language, made with our own style of curriculum. But we're not the only channel for learning. If you do a search on YouTube, you will find many videos with the same topic. One of the most popular channels is the Korean Uni or the Korean Sister. This is also about the Korean learning and started easier than our channel and makes its own high quality videos. I fully believe that channel host has worked hard to make the fun and informative content. Now, we are making videos about basic steps until lesson 23. Our team has a plan to make videos about Korean grammar, how to make Korean sentences, and other more advanced content for people who are interested in learning Korean. It is our goal to continue to grow our channel's content and quality to make Korean learning interesting for our viewers. 드, 이, 디, 비디오, 디, 비디오, video. So coronavirus has changed all parts of our daily lives. We have acquired new habits and hobbies to help us adapt to these times. For example, I found it interesting to see news about the resurrection of video games from Nintendo or Xbox. These games were very popular and a must-have item for ages until smartphones became a part of our daily lives. So people have grown tired of the same sorts of the games, and now video games are trendy again. I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy a console or not the first time I tried it, but after playing some games at department stores or electronic stores, I changed my mind. A game can be addictive in our free time and stress relieving. Also, the video games have a motion function, so I can do exercise with it too. Right now, most of the video games are sold out in Korea. I'm not sure when the games I want will be sold again, but when they are, I will definitely buy them. How about you guys? What video games do you like? Leave us a comment below. 드, 이, 디, 라디오, 디, 라디오, radio. So I don't like listening to radio that much, but last month I listened to radio for the first time in a long time, and my favorite group BTS was playing. I know our channel subscribers love BTS, right? So the radio program they were on is one of the longest radio shows in Korea, and the radio DJ is also a popular singer. I watched it on YouTube live, and the BTS members were not nervous at all. They moved as if the radio booth was their stage. I really admired their presence and the performance on the program. After viewing this program, I thought I must practice more. I'm still nervous when I'm sitting in front of the camera, but step by step, little by little, I'm advancing my skill. So thank you viewers for cheering me on. E D 잔디 D 잔디 lawn. So think of all the sports that are played on the field: baseball, football, American football, rugby, polo, cricket. An important aspect of all of these sports is in the condition of the field. The condition of the lawn can have direct impact on the player's abilities. During games, we can observe players with speed and force running on the lawns and often crashing into each other. Sometimes there are stories of the players being injured because of the condition of the lawn, like wet grass. So I have experienced the conditions of American and European fields. Sadly, I'm not playing professionally, but I still remember the feeling of stepping on those fields. So I hope I can play again on this high quality lawn in the near future. 르, 이, 리, 병아리, 리, 병아리, chick. So the word chick might conjure up images of the little bird with yellow fur, a small back, and the peep peep sound, right? But when I searched for chick on Google, I found both small yellow chick and the grown chicken with white feathers. Then I thought I should share with you a special Korean dish. Do you know the Korean food samgyetang? Many people think it is made of chicken, but it is actually made with chicks, ginseng, and juju, and the rice boiled for about an hour and a half. We can make the samgyetang with chicken, however. Others say it is better when made with young chick meat. I think it might be surprising how we can make cuisine with chick. So if you have the chance to search for a video of the making samgyetang, your curiosity will be solved. 르, 이, 리, 개구리, 리, 개구리, frog. So frogs are commonly used in fairy tales and the fables. So today I'm gonna share with you an idiom regarding the frog. Sometimes frogs forget that they were tadpoles once too. The meaning of this phrase is to remind us that we did not always start as a success. We must remember how humble beginnings and the struggle and hard work it took to get ourselves to the next level of talent. I can relate to this easily because we often see people who are arrogant go bankrupt overnight. So I know it is hard to stay humble in the glow of success, but if we practice staying humble, it will return a huge grace to us. 르, 이, 리, 다리, 리, 다리, leg. So our legs are an important part of our body. We use them to walk and run and play sports and to support our frame. Right now, I'm not playing baseball, but I often do other sports in my free time. Before I exercise, I spend time stretching my legs to prevent the sprains and injuries. No matter how regular you exercise or how active you are, if you're careless, you will be open to injury. So because of this, I not only stretch my legs daily, but I also think a lot about choosing the right sneakers and shoes for my feet. If I'm wearing shoes not fit for my legs or feet, a leg sprain could occur, you know. So I'm always thinking about which shoes is good for my legs and which stretching is good too. In addition to this, I also exercise to control my weight. I learned on the news that the more weight we put on, the more strain we cause to our knees. So we must think carefully about caring for our leg health. Alright, so this is the end of today's session. So how was it, guys? So it is just a start. More syllables are to come. So guys, see you next time.